Okay, 7.5 hours. I've restored it. And yes, I'm over my hissy fit from yesterday. And see, it took you guys to straighten me out. I'm not going to complain anymore. I'm just going to do YouTube videos and be humble. I even painted it a little bit just to make it look a little pretty. Armor all tires. Put the tie down racks back in. Self-tapping bolts. Got exactly $106 in materials. Like I said, I didn't try to paint the whole thing. It's got pinstriping on it. I didn't want to have to deal with all that, so I just had a can of Krylon. I just hand painted the thing. Took me about an hour to mess with it, just to clean it up, make it look pretty. And what was cool about this, really, is the boards that I put in, I didn't even have to cut them. They were just the perfect size. Exactly 10 foot 1 inch. 10 foot 1 inch. And you can see they flushed right up against the edge perfectly. Now, one thing that the other guy did was there was a big gap about here-ish. And a lot of trash was settling in on the track and on the inside here. So there's a lot of mud and dirt inside there. All the boards didn't quite marry all the way up to the end, but you know, when they shrink, they're gonna shrink a little bit. So what I did was I put them in real tight, and I cut this one board right here that's 2 inches. So we had a 1 inch gap on each side of the wood. It was allowing a lot of trash to get into that track. Mud, leaves, sticks, you name it was in there. So now it's really, really tight in there. All the boards are really tight. And it looks pretty much brand new. So now it looks like I'm in a trailer rebuilding business. This is my first one I've ever rebuilt. And like I said, I got 7.5 hours in it. I'm getting ready to deliver it to the customer. So there we go. Got my van out here. And it's about ready to rain big time, so I want to get this thing back to Raleigh. Go ahead and get the check and wait for the next project to come up. So far, I can't complain. The last 4 days have been busy. There has been work, and we start all over fresh Monday. And again, I want to thank all of you for all the comments on the video yesterday, my little rant. And sometimes I even have to blow off steam. That's just the bottom line. Sometimes I even have to blow off steam. And some things get under my skin. A lot of times, 99% of the time, I'm pretty lighthearted about everything. And I take everything with stride. But then there's sometimes certain things just crawl up my skin and die. And it just kind of did. And I didn't mean to be frustrating with it, but considering that the video did real well and it was over 130 comments as of 6 o'clock this morning, it means that you guys react to stuff like that too. Some of you told me to get a life. Others told me to don't let the door hit me in the ass. Others said, I agree with you. And some said, you're just like all the other YouTubers. All you talk about is the money. Well, again, I take all criticisms and I take all blame. And that's why I have you guys. You're like my therapists. I'm better now. Y'all have a blessed day. Leave those comments. Tom out of here. What do you think about this trailer? 7.5 hours.